I look wild, and I'm so sorry for that. But mom life, right? Guarantee you, moms are only put together like 30% of the time. The other 70% we are like pure surviving, hoping to just like take a shower. Like, thankfully, I had 20 minutes today that I could get a shower in before Jeff went to work. Hello, if you're up here, please tell me. I don't like talking to myself. This will go on YouTube. I'm going to start trying to get a lot better at that. So, you can watch it there. If you are watching, let me know. Tell me you're watching. I see 2 of you are on here, so don't stay quiet, please. My comments tab is blank. All right, I'm going to get started. Because it's going to go on YouTube, so I don't want everybody sitting here waiting. So, customer communication. Major, huge deal. If you do not have good customer communication, then you are not going to have good relationships with your customers. Or, it might not be relationships, but they might not get all the information you want them to have. They might not know that things are releasing. They might not know that you want them to buy this. They may not realize all of these other things that you want them to know about. So customer communication is key. You need to figure out how it's going to work for you. Okay. So, y'all have seen my system, right? For my mail outs. Well, a new one was shared for World Tour, from our leaders, and I am trying it. It's basically the same thing that what I've done. However, it's got a little bit more information on it. And the information is a little different. So I'm trying it out, seeing how I like it. So far I do like it, so I will eventually share it with y'all if I think it works. But I like to try it out before I do that. So the way this works is I look at this, okay? This is how I know if I'm following with my customers. Have I sent them their mail? Did I follow up with them about their mail, about their order? What were their favorite samples? Have I asked them to book a party? All of these different things that are so detrimental to our business, right? But how am I asking them? How am I getting information to them? How am I asking people about the LTOs are releasing? So Cinderella, All Is Well, things like that. It's not by email. Put that out there. Do I email my customers every so often? Do I ever get any type of hit from my emails? Maybe one every 6 months. There is not a lot of people using their emails nowadays for communication. If you have a lot of people that you think respond to emails, that's amazing. Keep doing them. But for me, it doesn't work. My customer communication is strictly texting, voice texting, and Facebook. Okay. This is how I keep tabs on my communication. Every so often, I will go onto my reporting tab and I will do a report for like the last 3 months or the last 4 months and see who's ordered. I will see, have I messaged them? When was the last time I talked to them? Are they on my VIP page? Are they somebody that's repeatedly ordered? Are they somebody that I have a good relationship with? If not, I will reach out to them and I will make notes on that on the sheets that I print out from that report, seeing if they are somebody that would continue to order, were they a one-time order, and I'll make notes on it. Like, okay, well, I'm so sorry I didn't talk to you. Tell me about yourself. What do you do? What's your family? Blah, 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 blah. Make it very personal, okay? Figure out how your people like to be talked to. My people do not like the words party, hostess, join, anything like that. So I call my parties scent socials. It's the same thing as a party. It's just I called it something different. When it comes to joining, I don't say the word join when asking them. I say, would you like to get paid off of your stuff? Have you ever thought about doing what I do? Things like that. So I want y'all to really start working on that customer communication. I feel like those of you that I've talked to, a lot of your issues have been, I'm doing it, but my people aren't responding well. Have you thought about if it's your communication? Are you being too wordy? Are your messages too long? Have you maybe given them so much information they just can't process it? My people don't like long messages. I do not send a long message. If I have something a lot to say, I'll send it as a voice message. But I will send them something. If I'm trying to book a party, I'll literally say, hey girl, how are you? Wait for them to respond. How's your Scentsy? How's life? Blah, blah, blah. Start a little conversation. And then I'd be like, look, I am trying to find some people that would love some free Scentsy. How would you like to get some? And they'll say yes or no, or how do I do it? And then I'll send them a voice text, or I'll send them a message being like, it's super easy. I do a 3 or 4 day scent social. You invite your friends, I do the rest. You reap the benefits. What do you say? And half the time they're like, absolutely, that sounds awesome. And I'll be like, okay, cool. Give me 2 dates that work for you. They give me the 2 dates. I find out if they work for me. I pick the one that works for me. I leave the ball in their court. I help them figure out, okay, is this going to be something beneficial for you? They don't care if it helps us. They do want to help our business, but they want to know what they get out of it, right? They want to support us, but they want to know why they want to support us in this way. A lot of people would rather just buy from us and not have a party or join somebody else's. You need to figure out why is this beneficial for your customers and how do you communicate that? Communicating that is the most important thing. Communicating that in an effective, efficient way for them, okay? Social media, communicating on social media. Are you reaching all your audiences? Are you reaching Instagram? Are you reaching Facebook? Are you reaching your VIP page? Are people watching your stories? You need to be watching, okay? If I'm posting something on my story, I'm going to probably post it on my VIP. Sorry, y'all. This weekend was exhausting. And I'm still not caught up on sleep. But y'all need to figure out what is going to be best for your people. I am not super Instagram heavy yet. I am trying to get a good following on Instagram, but a lot of my people are Facebook. A lot of my people would prefer Facebook over my VIP page, but I'm really trying to get my VIP page to be where it's popping, right? My VIP page has giveaways. It has freebies. It has specials. It has sneak peeks. I do tons of things in my VIP page that I don't do anywhere else. So I'm trying to get that up so that my people can see that, okay? Y'all need to really, really think if things aren't working for you, and I'm going to be completely, brutally honest right now. If you are not having success, having people join, hosting parties, buying, it is probably not you. It is probably not the products. It is probably the way you're communicating. Okay? Think of how you can redo it. Okay? If you're sending people long paragraphs that are talking about buying, joining, all these different things, people aren't going to read it. People usually don't read past 3 or 4 sentences. Okay? And if they do, they just skip. You want to talk about things one-on-one. If you're trying to get a person to host, don't start the conversation with buying, okay? A lot of times I'll also ask people to host when they're trying to have a party or when they're trying to have an order. So people will be like, oh, hey, I need to order this. And I'm like, girl, this is $100 worth of stuff. How about I make you a personal link, we attach your order to it, and then we share this link with your friends and family. Sometimes they just share it. Sometimes we have an actual party. It all depends on what they want to do. But you have to be very, very, very intentional about how you're doing those things. If they're trying to, continue to order the same products over and over, have you asked them about club? Have you communicated that they can get this order 10% off every month or every 2 months or every 3 months? Have you communicated to them that their favorite bar is available as a brick in Scentsy Club? Have you communicated that the whiff box that they're ordering every 2 months from you, they can get 10% off on Scentsy Club? Learning this communication is brutal to your business, okay? It is one of the most important things that you can do. And communicating also with the team, okay? That comes hand in hand. If you're struggling with something, message your sponsor. If I'm your sponsor, message me. If your sponsor is kind of MIA or they don't really know how to help, absolutely reach out to me. You can absolutely do that, okay? If you feel like you're struggling with communication and you're not sure where to go, ask me. If you want to see examples, I've posted tons of examples over the years in this page, and you can just do like you can type verbiage into our Sentence group, and it will pop up with different texts that I've shared. But I think that's something that's so detrimental to this business is how you are communicating. Are you communicating effectively? Is it going to be something that is beneficial to your people? And what's their buy-in? Like, what are they're spending money on you. So what are they going to get out of it, right? As bad as that sounds, they want to know that you're taken care of. For me, for example, if somebody invites me to a party, but it's just like a mass invite, I'm gonna say no. I want to support my friends and their friends, but sorry, I cannot stop yawning. I want to support them, but if I do not feel valued or like they want me there, I'm probably not gonna order again. Um, I just bought a product from somebody and I actually don't mind the product. I'll probably try it again. Not really sure yet, but not one time has she asked me if I like it. Um, I had to actually message her to ask some questions because she hadn't followed up with me. And personally, that hurts me. That makes me want to find somebody else. Not because I don't think she's a great person, but because me, being somebody who has their own business, might be different from hers, but I have my own business. I want people to feel valued. I want them to feel like I'm there for them. And if I don't feel like that from the people I'm supporting, then I want to go to somebody that I feel like, enjoys and likes that I'm their customer. So when it comes to all of this, the reason I'm talking about this is because I want all of you guys to really focus on this. I gave most of you a challenge today to do a booking blitz. And if this is something you're struggling with is parties or verbiage or whatever it is, take this training and think of what you can do to adjust it, okay? Something that I'm working on is my systems. I have a great follow-up system. I've had a great follow-up system. I've had a great system for my club. I've had some systems that have worked, but lately they haven't been working for me. So you know what I'm doing? Changing them. A lot of my systems have been online, but I haven't been keeping up with them, so I'm trying them now, writing it. Does that take a little longer? Yes, but for me, it just works a little better. It takes me more time, but it works for me. I'm also creating leadership content. So to help me be a little more organized as a leader for coaching calls for people who are promoting. So think of what you can do as well in your business that is going to have better communication, okay? I make sure that my communication is very easy to read, very to the point. On all of the flyers that I send to my customers, I make sure that it looks good so that they feel prompted to read it. Want to make money on your Scentsy, right? That's pretty good. Like, how do I make money on my Scentsy? 5 reasons to be a wax boss. Talking about our team. Did someone say free? Who doesn't care about free stuff, right? Share what it is. Show that it supports my family. And then if you look at my thank yous, they say things like, thank you for supporting our small business, and I included my whole family, pictures of my family, a QR code so they can join my VIP page because I want that to have as many people on it as possible. And I also told them to snap a picture of their recent order posted on social media to be entered in my monthly drawing. That monthly drawing is something new. So I actually, in the morning, have a post scheduled that will post telling my VIPs that if they invite some people and tag them in the post I make, they're going to get entered for a giveaway. I have hundreds of bars that, yes, they're mine, but I don't need them. They were samples or they were discontinued, things like that. So think of different ways. Think of what you can do to communicate. I'm going to start really telling my customers, hey, I really want to expand my business. Would you be willing to help me do that? Hey, I'm really looking for this, this, and this. Would you be willing to do that? And they want to help you, but they want to help you knowing that they are going to have something benefiting them. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's true. I think that once we get our communication figured out and we can be open and honest and we feel like we can be ourselves, which we should all be ourselves, then this business is going to really go for you, go like this because you're communicating effectively. The app called Hit 'em Up, it's an app and it texts people. Let me show you. It's this app that has this little like microphone looking thing. and it will text anybody that's on your list from your phone number. I do it all the time. I send people my limited time releases. I text people giveaways. I text things like that to my people, communicating with them. This is what I have going on. Okay? So think of this, and your little to-go nugget is going to be comment on this video. First of all, if you're watching the replay, comment #replay, but also comment at the end of this what you're thinking, like, where do you need to build that communication? What can you do? What are some examples of things that maybe you need to work on? Because I definitely need to work on with my communication, asking people to help me expand my business. I really need to be a little more, I'm very personable, but I feel like I need to be a little bit more personable with the people I'm just meeting. Don't keep it sensy. Make sure I can go out, like, okay, tell me about your family. Where do you work? If they have a big job, be like, oh my gosh, I would love to send you some samples. Would you be willing to do that? Blah, blah, blah. Open that communication up. I just think that's really important, and we can all grow. And I just told you 2 things that I need to improve on, and there's probably more, and I probably will think of them tonight while I'm working on this and while I'm making these systems. But comment what yours are, and I want to know, I want to see where we're all struggling, and maybe if it's something that a lot of us are struggling on, I'll do another training on it, okay? So I hope y'all have a good night. I hope you had a great Monday. I really believe that 2022 is going to be really, really great for this team. And just remember that we are in 2022, y'all. Emails, don't cut it anymore. We have to text. We have to Facebook message. We have to put in our stories. Emails, people don't read them. People are not watching emails. They're not looking really at their mail. But I'm going to try to upload stuff into the Google Drive today. Well, tonight, for Jeff's working, so I'm free. I'm going to try to upload some things into the Google Drive for some flyers for y'all. Some more flyers, I should say. And just think of some, Elaine, definitely written communication. Okay. And those are things that I think it takes a lot of us time to figure out. So there's no shame in that. But I hope that this was helpful. I hope you guys maybe got some new ideas, or realize that, hey, everybody struggles with something. And as I do this and as I work on my communication, I'll really start sharing with you guys what I'm doing, especially if I'm seeing results, okay? So I might not share right away. I want to see if there's results. I don't want to share anything with you guys that isn't bringing in good results, so that you're wasting time on something that maybe isn't working. But I hope to hear some really good feedback from this, okay? Have a great night. I'm going to get to work, and I hope that you'll have a great rest of your week.